Hello, my name is Nikki Lamb from the Squire Society, and this presentation is on sleep. This presentation will advance by itself. All you need to do is observe and listen. I will read and explain all the information as we go along. So basically, what is sleep? Nobody really seems to know a lot about sleep. There's a lot of study going on around sleep. But what we do know is there's actually more chemical and electrical activities going on in the brain when we're sleeping than when we're awake. So what we know is the brain is more active when we're sleeping than when we're awake. Why do we need to sleep? Nobody really knows this for sure yet, but there's some theories I'm going to share with you. One is an evolutionary theory. There's the belief that sleeping enables animals or humans to hide from attack. However, this appears to be untrue because as when we're deprived from sleep, or animals are deprived of sleep, they'll go to any length to sleep, even if they are at risk from predators. Another theory is a physiological theory, meaning that sleep enables the body to rest and perform maintenance and save energy. However, we only would need to eat 15% more calories per day to compensate for the energy lost in a sleepless night. So it isn't really about energy, because we wouldn't need to eat that much more to have the energy if we didn't sleep. But at the same time, studies have shown that if we don't sleep, we will die. There's some psychological theories that sleep is needed to maintain memory of skills and knowledge. So some studies have shown that depriving people of sleep, they will lose control of language, they will lose control of the ability to plan, and lose control of the sense of time. In fact, being awake for more than 17 hours per day is the same as having a blood alcohol level of 0.05%. Another psychological theory is that we need to dream, so we need to sleep to dream, to file memories and to discard unwanted information. So it's like you're cleaning out your filing cabinets or cleaning out your computer. You need to know what to store and what to delete. But there's no research to support or disprove this theory. What we do know is if you deprive a rat of sleep in 2 to 3 weeks, they develop a toxic condition called septicemia, and they will die. It's a condition which large amounts of different bacteria and toxins become present in the bloodstream, and the immune system fail, and rats die. And we know if we don't sleep, we will become toxic, and we will die. This is an interesting chart that I wanted to share with you. Sleep patterns and how sleep patterns change with age. Now, I apologize if you're being a little tilted. We scanned it a little tilted and weren't able to correct that. But what I want you to notice is on the very right-hand side, there are 4 levels that we're going to talk about. There's drowsy, that's dark orange. Light sleep is light orange. Deep sleep is light blue, and REM sleep is dark blue. And this spans the ages from 3 years old to 65 years. Now look, REM sleep does not change very much. REM sleep is the dreaming sleep, rapid eye movement sleep, and it's called that because if you see somebody dreaming, their eyes move under their eyelids. That doesn't change a lot. We need the REM sleep. So there isn't a big change in that from 3 years to 65 years. But look at deep sleep. 3-year-olds will sleep much deeper, 3-year-olds up to 25-year-olds. And by the time you're 45, you don't have as much deep sleep. And by 65, very reduced deep sleep, replaced by a lot of light sleep. So a 3-year-old has less light sleep than a 65-year-old. And then notice drowsy. 3-year-olds are not generally drowsy. They go from running to sleep, whereas a 65-year-old has a large period of drowsiness during the day. So that is how our sleep patterns change with age. If we go without sleep for some time, we will accumulate a sleep debt, and it must be paid back. So since the invention of the light bulb, this is just a cute little fact, we've actually reduced our average sleep duration 20%. In 1910, we would sleep 9 hours a night. And now in the 90s, up to the 90s, it's 7 hours a night, and it's further reduced to about 6.5 hours a night is what the average person sleeps. And that's since the invention of the light bulb. If we don't get enough sleep, lack of sleep increases clumsiness, decreases creative thinking, decreases mood and behavior. We become a little grumpy, decreases mental cognition and concentration. We can't concentrate as well. We're not as alert, and we don't have as much energy. It will actually reduce our short-term memory. Each hour of lost sleep translates into the temporary loss of 1 IQ point. Most of us have 2 windows within a 24-hour cycle where we're sleepiest or most alert. Now, these are just the average. It could be different times for you, but most people are sleepiest from 2 to 5 a.m. and 2 to 5 p.m. And you'll notice that the hours of sleepiest and the hours of most alert are exactly 12 hours apart in that 24-hour cycle. So the average person is sleepiest from 2 to 5 a.m. and 2 to 5 p.m. And the average person is most alert between 8 and 10 p.m. and 8 and 10 p.m. That may be different for you, but you will find that those periods will be 12 hours right across from each other. Things that can interfere with sleep. Some medications can really affect the quality of our sleep. For example, some steroids, some antidepressants. In fact, right on the bottles of some, they say take first thing in the morning because it can affect your sleep. Beta blockers. Alcohol can affect your sleep. Nicotine, caffeine. Some cold and cough remedies, some decongestants, and some antihistamines. All these things can impact sleep. Other things that can interfere with your sleep is if you're coping with a sudden adjustment. For example, if you've had a sudden emotional stress, a job change, and that's like it may be a good job change, but it's still an adjustment. Personal loss, if you have to write exams, if you've had to be hospitalized, anything, sudden emotional stress can interrupt sleep. But usually, once the situation is resolved, then the interruption in sleep disappears. So if you have trouble sleeping, here are some strategies that can help you. Warm your hands and feet before bed or have a warm bath. Stick to regular sleep and wake up schedule. Wake up at the same time every day and go to bed at the same time every day. Do not watch TV in bed. Keep your bedroom cool and dark. Avoid mental or emotional stimulation just before bed. It's hard to settle our minds or our bodies if we're just had something emotionally or mentally stimulating. Exercise again, but not for 3 to 4 hours before bedtime, because your body will be too active to be able to relax and sleep. Keep your bedroom quiet or have a continuous white noise. Some people like a fan. Some people like a continuous music. You don't want music that's going to peak and valley and peak and valley. My husband works shift work, and we have a dehydrator. Takes extra moisture out of the air, and he has that running all night, and that's a nice background noise. Unplug your phone. Hide the clock if you tend to check the time when you're still awake. Drink warm milk or have a light snack before bed, and avoid heavy meals, alcohol, or caffeine close to bedtime. Fatty foods can really interrupt bedtime. If you've ever had that horrible indigestion as soon as you lay down, that's because they take longer for the body to digest, and the process of digestion can keep you awake. Spicy foods, again, can contribute to heartburn and keep you awake. And highly processed carbohydrates, such as white bread and donuts, as you see, any pastries, can cause rapid changes in blood sugar levels, and that can really interrupt sleep. Chocolate not only contains caffeine, but other compounds called alkaloids, which can have a stimulating effect, which can interrupt sleep. Alcohol, and now alcohol really affects sleep, and a lot of people don't necessarily believe that. It seems to make us feel calm and relaxed, but it actually diminishes the quality of sleep by disturbing a neurotransmitter production such as serotonin. So it will actually disturb the hormones in the brain, and so you don't have the quality of sleep. You may feel sleepy, but your sleep won't be a good quality of sleep. Alcohol is also a diuretic, and that may keep you running to the bathroom all night. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame contain phenylalanine and aspartic acid, both of which can keep you awake. Magnesium-rich foods, such as green vegetables and almonds, can help sleep. Magnesium acts as a muscle relaxant. That can help sleep. So look for foods high in magnesium. Some people take melatonin supplements to help them regulate sleep. You can get that at health food stores. And bananas are also a good source of melatonin. Other things that will help you sleep are asparagus, bananas, bamboo shoots, rice, yams, ginger, and cinnamon promote and improve sleep. Often people find a nice whole wheat toast with cinnamon will help them sleep at night. Milk and turkey contain a substance called tryptophan, which is a precursor to serotonin, which also makes us sleepy. If you notice how many people will fall asleep after a big Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving dinner, turkey contains tryptophan, which makes us sleepy. Vitamins B6 and B12 are also necessary for your body to generate serotonin, which helps you sleep. B6 can be found in spinach and B12 in animal-derived products such as dairy foods. Another sleep strategy is it's an acupuncture point, and you can use acupressure, which is, instead of having the needle, the puncture, it's just applying pressure to the spot. And this is an acupuncture point that I'm going to share with you that helps people sleep. So the sleep research has shown that if you apply pressure to a spot called 7C, so now to find that spot between your little finger and your fourth finger, follow the line between that finger right up to your wrist. And then draw another line right across the base of your wrist. The place where those two lines intersect is called 7C. Some people put a little hard plastic bead with a Band-Aid on there, and they believe or say that that helps them sleep. So it's something you can try. Cognitive or behavioral techniques to help you sleep are controlling stimuli, associating your bed with sleep instead of wakefulness. Temporal control, sleeping and waking up, that's very important at regular times, and eliminating naps. Sleep restriction, so limit the amount of time that you spend lying in bed doing the tossing and turning. If you're not asleep in 20 minutes, get up, do another activity, and then try to sleep again. There's other things you can do. Progressive muscle relaxation, which is concentrating on relaxing your muscles from, say, the bottom of your body right up to the top. So think first, I'm going to relax all my toes and my feet, and then relax your ankles, close your eyes, breathe deeply as you do this, and then scan your whole body, relaxing all the muscles. Aromatherapy, lavender is said to really help induce sleep. Massage will relax your muscles, take away the tension, and help with sleep. Yoga, Tai Chi have both been known to help with sleep. Meditation, biofeedback, or other techniques often used to help with sleep. And your quote for this lesson is, "Sleep is the best meditation," from the Dalai Lama. This concludes our presentation on sleep. If you have any questions on this presentation, please do not hesitate to contact your assigned facilitator.